What is up, everyone? Welcome back as we continue Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars for Super Nintendo. This was streamed back in October of 2023, a little while back when I was streaming on Kick. This is the finale episode. We've been plugging away at retro achievements and enjoying this adventure. This was something I streamed a month before the remake on the Nintendo Switch came out, and I was very excited to play this at the time. I was new into retro achievements, so I was excited about getting retro achievements for this game. And I was excited for that remake that was coming out. But I'm gonna tell you, man, the achievements in this game, some of them kicked my ass, and there was a few that I had to go back and do later on that I didn't even finish during the stream itself. Now, as we've done these episodes, we've went over all of these achievements, except for the ones of this episode. Of course, we're gonna finish that stream out and complete the game, but we got the 5 remaining achievements that I need to do. 2 of them involve the super jump, which one I need to get 30 super jumps. On another achievement, I need to get 100 super jumps, and that one just seems impossible for me, but we're going to try to work on it and see what we can do. I also have 3 minigame achievements that I need to earn. One at Midas River, where I need to collect 100 coins. There's another one in the pipe vault where we do some Goomba thumping, and I gotta somehow earn 35 points for that. We also have to go back to Moleville Mines and beat the race time for 2 minutes and 16 seconds, which, you know, some of these I feel like we've gained some skill over time, so I should be able to knock these out. And then there's a couple of achievements that I'm still unsure of. But so anyways, we're just going to try to work on those. And also, toward the end of the video, I'll have some developer stuff to talk about. Back when the remake was releasing, one of the devs for the original Super Mario RPG temporarily created a Twitter account and talked to fans, answered questions, and it was pretty cool. So I was able to ask a few questions, and that's something I'll share with you at the end of the video. So I hope you'll enjoy that. And I hope you've enjoyed Super Mario RPG thus far. I've had a blast playing it, and it's been fun watching these videos again. It was a fun stream to do, and even though I haven't mastered this game for retro achievements just yet, I'm hoping this will be the episode we'll finally make it happen. But anyways, if you enjoy the content of the channel, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and like the video. I greatly appreciate your support, and hope you enjoy the finale of Super Mario RPG. Mom, Dad, were you able to find the star, dear? Yeah, the Axem Rangers took it away from us, but we got it back again. That's wonderful. Now the star thing can be repaired, right? I guess not. You're still missing a piece, I take it. The last star. Wait, the only place left to look is Bowser's Keep. Yeah, we know. But there's no way to get to it, believe me, we've tried. Yes, even Mario can't jump that far. Alright, I'll let you use the... That's it, dear. Should use the Royal Bus. It's so hard to think of, you know? Yes, Mallow, the time has come for you to take the bus. When I was your age... Really? Are you sure it's alright? Of course, dear. I've ordered the repairman to have it fixed by the time you leave. You simply have to help Mario and the others get the last star. You bet, Mom. Come on, Mario, let's go. Man, it's just so much to explore to get out of here. Let me make sure. I'm gonna keep Bowser. I'm gonna keep my party that I got. So we're all maxed out, so we don't need to go to the inn or anything. The bus has finally been repaired. We can start operating again. Prince Mallow, we want to go to Bowser's Keep. Could you give us a lift, please? I've heard the story from King Nimbus. You'll be there in no time. Here it comes! Here it comes! Just a giant floating cloud that's in the shape of a bus. Not that big of a deal, guys. So how's the engine running? It's purring like a kitten. Could you take Prince Mallow to the entrance of Bowser's Keep? Of course. Can't wait to get this thing running again. Come on, Prince, hop aboard. Couldn't just take me to the top of Bowser's Keep instead. That would have been a lot easier, you know. All aboard. We're off. There's everybody waiting on me. Ah, the scent of boiling lava. It's so nice to be home. Smithy's gonna pay for stealing my splendid castle from me. It's okay, Bowser. It's okay. I gotta get some good weapons out of here. Of course, these guys aren't even gonna give me my coins that I need. I think the cat emote's one of my favorite of the like default kick emotes. We should be able to get everybody to level 30 by the time we fight Smithy, though. Shouldn't take too long. Shouldn't. It's gonna be a lot of grinding up to that point. I like how some of them are supposed to run away if you got Bowser in your party. He scares them off. Surprised he hadn't dumped any of them yet. Yep, there it is. Bowser's carrying the monster. I didn't see what the name of that crab was, but it definitely wasn't crab. Something else. Of course, now I don't have one to look at. Got a lot of max mushrooms, though. Star Cruster, that's what they called that in this game. Like, come on, really? I am glad that the remake is getting things renamed because, like I said, some of them are just weird. I mean, it's a weird enemy anyways in Bowser's Keep, but it's like, why are you gonna name it that? Just, I don't know. Bowser. Of course. There we go. Immediately scares those guys away. I don't know what it is with those Koopa Troopas though. It's automatic scare. It's kind of a shame at this part of the castle though, where you went to go fight Bowser in the beginning for Peach, that there isn't like a, I don't know, just some kind of, like, boss fight or something in this room. Not that you need it, but maybe have like a, Machine Bowser or something like that. That'd have been pretty cool. Mario's at 27. It's actually nice being able to fight Culex without being maxed out, because I feel like it's such a waste of experience points every time, because I usually fight them toward the end of the game when I have the lazy shell and all. I gotta cheat myself out of those experience. Fight them all. Get them all out of the castle. Felt like I would have made emotes off of my two cats to put in the stream, but I really had no idea what I wanted to do. And I don't know how well they would have shown up on the chat. Some of the emotes that I do make, it just doesn't fit for some reason. Alright. I have to take another break here in a few minutes. I'm trying to get to the where the 6 doors are. Then I gotta remember which doors actually have the weapons that I want. Damn. That did not do a lot of damage. Thought that was gonna do better than that. Might as well just use the star egg twice and I would have been better off. Mallow's at level 27. I'm glad I'm one-hitting a lot of these guys. Makes it, battles go by a lot quicker. I wish I could do it with him so I ain't gotta sit through this attack every time. And him waking up and all this stuff. Figured he'd scare him off. He just falls. Falls to his death. It's cool. Alright. We got our buddy here. Hey Mario, did you remember to use the save point? There's plenty of danger up ahead, so it's best to save now. You need anything? You don't have anything new yet. Don't really need the sleepy bomb. It doesn't give me anything. I guess I'll keep it and use it. I was pretty sure he sells you better equipment at some point. Alright, here we are. There are 6 doors. Do you need an explanation? No thanks. So let me take a break real quick and we'll go ahead and take these on. I'm going to try to remember which ones have the weapons that I need because there's an achievement for that as well. And I know a couple of them are the ones I have to fight a bunch of enemies, so I know it's going to be a fun grind fest. Should be easy going from this point forward. We're going to get through this part. We're about halfway through Bowser's Keep. Be good to go. I don't even know what doors to check. This is definitely one of them I need to do, though. I've heard they're randomized, but I don't know if they actually are or not. That was easy enough. I didn't realize I was going to do that. One hit. Yeah, I knew it. I was kind of hoping it would take him out. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. I hope you're well. Dude Abides, what is up, my friend? Thank you so much for the follow and for stopping in. Hope your Saturday's been doing well. Yeah, we're getting kind of close to the end. Still got a little bit left to do, but we're getting there. No worries, you've always been cool in chat, so I watch when I can. Nah, dude, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I have a good time in the stream, so it's always fun. Holy crap, that's a big-ass turtle shell. It's our, they call it a lazy shell. I wish they'd had another name for it, but... it does pack a wallop. This is going to take a while, so I'm sorry. I think both of the best items to get in a game or weapons are from these battles that you gotta do. It's okay. It's part of the game. I thought it would have defeated both of them, but I guess not. I don't mind fighting all these enemies, but I just wish there was a quicker way or something to do it instead of how we're doing it. Got lucky. You're at the Metal Festival? Oh, dude, that sounds fun. How's that going? I'm not gonna gamble. Not on my experience points. I worked so hard to get them. So far so good. That's awesome. They had a big rock festival. It's a few hours away from here, but it's supposed to be this big thing and ended up turning into a mess, unfortunately. So I'll just use this. Easy. Didn't take off as much as I thought it would. Took off more on Mario, though. Then again, Bowser's fairly beefed up, so... Oh wow, it actually missed one. Are you serious? Ghost attack. No, I usually don't use too many of Bowser's attacks. I don't really feel like he has that many good ones. It's just kind of, I don't know. The ghost nut. No, I don't think I'm gonna gamble them away anymore. We're working too hard to have that happen. So I'll end up losing them. I haven't been too lucky with these games lately. What's the last box we need to fight, though? Happy about that. Go back to using jump, which does more damage than super jump now anyway, so why not? There we go. And we got it. Gooey monster chest. Got that out of the way. Got the drill claw for Bowser, which is really useful. Ooh. Get the obstacle course. Of course my first jump's gonna do that. Lose what coins left that I actually have. Hero Cola. Of course, I wasn't going to land on that platform. At least it starts me back over it, though. Bearing straight with this. Flower that I don't need. I knew I was going to get blown up. Pick me up. Another max mushroom that I don't need. Rock candy. Get these stupid bombs out of my way. I wish you could just fight him. Another flower. Ugh, this one's a pain. I usually try to go back and get all the chests, but I don't know. It's all going to be items that I don't really need at this point. Of course, of course. Anna with the bombs. That's the thing, like, I just have a hard time trying to see exactly where I'm at. I do need the royal syrup. 3 chances left. I've got to make it to the end. I can't keep playing this. I'll get this chest, though. Another junk item I don't need. Sonic symbols for Mallow. Oh no. It's Quizmaster and it's quiz time. Who helped you at the Land's End Cliff? Scott Troopas. How many legs does Wiggler have? I don't know. What is the 4th selection on the menu screen? I think it's equip. It's the first star piece found. Mushroom Kingdom. What did Kara Boss 6 turn into? It's a carrot. Yuridovich is what? A new breed of cattle. The boss. What is Henopio in charge of at the middle counter? I think it's the inn. Does Balloon really like to turn people into? Scarecrows. What color is the end of Dodo's beak? Yellow? No. Might have been red. Where's the 3rd star piece found? It was in Moleville. Might is Dinah's what? Little brother. How long have the couple inside the chapel been waiting for their wedding? 30 minutes? Well, you didn't do too well on that. Get up, Mario. It's okay. It's okay. I'm really... I'm really messing this up. Ice bomb. Rock candy. I'm obviously keeping that. Got a rodeo burger and curly fries. That sounds so good. It sounds really good. Oh, come on. Damn it. Thought I jumped. Playing Super Mario RPG Donkey Kong. Got it. Got the super slap, which does us no good. Here we go. This is the one we need. I think this one has Geno's weapon and then we're good. We're good to go. The next meal is gonna be a healthy one. Hey, you know. Nothing wrong with a burger and fries every so often. Once we get past all this, we'll be good to go. Yeah, we got that slap glove for Peach, but the frying pan is a much better weapon, so we'll keep what we got. I don't know if my retro achievement requires me to get the slap glove or just make sure that I have all the characters maxed out as far as the best weapon. And I'm not sure if that actually means the lazy shell and the frying pan or what. I'm not sure. Just figure things out as we go. I feel like it's just easier to use a star egg, but I could probably defeat them all if I just do the attacks and get it done a lot quicker than using the star egg. Oh man, that sounds good too. I'm really hungry. I need to fix lunch. Of course I missed. Ran away. Yeah, pepperoni is great. I don't know. I mean, Sheet's out this way. I guess they still have these Italian subs. I mean, you can still order an Italian sub, but they used to have the pre-made ones, and they were a little bit smaller. They were thinner. But they put some kind of sauce on there. I don't know what it was, but man, it was so good. I loved eating those things, but they were really heavy on the pepperoni. But Italian subs and sandwiches are really good. Now I'm gonna have to get rid of the middle guy first, because I think he has instant death attacks. That is not what we need right now. Actually, I think I have a pure water. Easy. Alright, last round, I think. That's the thing with RPGs. Like, you get to where you're, you gotta fight all these battles. There's not much going on. It's gonna take a while. It's just, I know, it's just boring. It's like the worst parts of, it's not so bad when you're playing on your own, you just do your own pace, but like when you're having people watch and, you know, you're trying to somewhat be entertaining, it's terrible. And I love RPGs, but it's kind of one of the downside of the grind. Now I'm about to buy 4 pints of ice cream because you have to get some for your mom and sister too. Oh man. Ice cream is good though. It might be what I try to get a little bit of in a little while after the stream. Have some sherbet ice cream. Let the stars dance for the stars. Have this grape nut ice cream that they have. Really? What does that taste like? I don't even know. I can't picture how that would taste. Oh man, there's so many of these guys. Taking them all out though. Oh, it has grape nut cereal in it. They love it. Go for other flavors. Okay, that does sound good. I was trying to think, like, I don't know what that would taste like, but to me, it kind of, I guess it kind of reminds me of like a yogurt with that in it. It sounds really good, though. Got it. Star Gun. The ultimate weapons. Which we need to switch the Geno. I'll do that. Switch to him here shortly anyways. After this Magikoopa battle. I just got to get everybody to level 30. This is Smithy's castle. No trespassers allowed. Tastes kind of like cereal with ice cream. It's okay. I feel like that sounds really good. Just whopping on him. Oh, should have healed. Forgot. It was easy enough. Didn't take us too long. Magikoopa ally. Magikoopa. Where am I? Bowser, hello. How have you been? I made it back here somehow, but it seems like I've been brainwashed or something. Can't seem to remember anything. Have I done something wrong? Yes. Don't worry about it. Let's just put it behind us. It's great running into a loyal Koopa Trooper like you. I'm glad. It looks like you've got some tough new troopers now. But my magic can still help you. Watch this. Ho-Kala Koopa something. This magic treasure box will never run out of coins. Just keep on hitting it. I'll be here if you need me. Come by whenever you need to rejuvenate your HP and magic. Alright, so we'll switch, because I'm going to need Geno for the battle with Exor anyways. Still hanging around? Oh, you want some more items, huh? Well, since I'm in a good mood, just remember, I can't always be coming to your rescue, you know. Is there anything more you need? Best buy it now. Alright, so we need to get the hero clothes. Mallow's got some Prince pants. Alright, got that. Need to sell that. Make sure I don't accidentally sell my lazy shell. And then, I don't think I really need that. Pick me up. Well, can't carry any more items. Okay, well, screw me. Get rid of these. We don't need max mushrooms. We don't need this. We really don't need a sleepy bomb. We really don't need that many pick-me-ups. I guess we're good. I don't really, I mean, 4 royal syrups. I got so much FP. Like, the only time I'm going to use the royal syrup is, the final boss. I mean, maybe we'll grab a couple of maples just in case. I don't see us having a problem, though. See ya. You've come to the right person. I think I was healed anyways, but whatever. Ah, damn, I was trying to jump. Can't jump over him. Mario's at 28. It's about to max out. Nothing I can do but take the hit. course, Mario. The propagation, what is up? Welcome in. Hope your Saturday's been going well. And you love this game. Yeah, we're finally towards the end. I think I ride a thwomp up top to get those items, but I'm not even worried about it. We do need to revive Mario, though. But yeah, I love this game. I've been saying it from the get-go. It's like, I gotta play this one more time before the remake comes out. So, really hyped for it. Ah ha ha. So you are the notorious Mario. I'm impressed you made it this far. I didn't think you could. Feisty little fellow, aren't you? This is the end of the line. Now you've got to deal with me. And guard. Did not time that right. Give Mario a little boost here. I think he's like weak to magic right now, but then he turns blue and he's weak to physical. I think that's how that goes. $480. This is absurd. I can't be defeated by them. I won't let this happen. I won't fall in battle. Gasp, cough, hack. Having an attack. I don't need your sympathy. I'm a soldier. I'm prepared to go. Take a dive, Chandelier. Youch. See you later, kids. You spent $60 on ice cream? Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna be good ice cream though. Boomer! Oh, poor Boomer. But not to worry. Little fall isn't gonna hurt you. Alright, Mario. I'll lead you to the top. You must hurry to the appointed place. Hang on tight. And away we go. It's fine. Better be good ice cream, that's all. Increasing speed. Next stop, the top floor. Please fasten your seatbelts in. Wait a sec. There are no seatbelts. Here we go. Alright. So let's get these guys knocked out. Your ice cream is so good. Ice cream sounds really good right now. Can I? I think I can hit him now, right? Got him. Got him. That's all it took. The boss is done. You got cotton candy, s'mores, maple walnut, and the grape nut. That all sounds delicious. S'more sounds the best, though. Cotton candy's really good, too. Mallow is at 28. Do you know where this leads to? Looks like Exor's the contact between the two worlds. In other words, if we follow this road, we'll find Smithy. So, what's keeping us? Hang on. Hey, I only joined so that I could get my castle back. I'm not going to be dragged along on this stupid hunt. This is as far as I go. I'm going to gather my troops and rebuild my castle. And you, Mario, you're an official member of the Koopa Troop. It's your duty to help with the repairs. I'm completely missing the point. I ought to rip your stuffing out. No, think about it, Bowser. This sword connects the two worlds, right? Yeah, so? Even if we defeat Exor, there'll be other weapon beasts to follow him. Your castle at the entrance point to your world. In short, they'll be back. Is that what you want? Well... more weapon things coming to take over my castle. What about my privacy? Yikes, this isn't good at all. In fact, this stinks. But I can't just be pals with these cretins. I've got an image to keep up. Well, I've got it. No one insults the Koopa Troop and gets away with it. I've got a bone to pick with this Smithy guy. Come on, Mario, we'll teach him a lesson. I'm so sly. Looks like we're together on this one. Let's go. Alright, we'll switch back to Bowser, I guess. I don't know. Should we keep Geno in our party? I don't know. We'll keep Bowser. I don't know. I always mix it up. I don't really know who to keep. Of course I fell. Of course. I think I've fallen off stuff more on this run than I have in any other time I've played this game. Of course I missed. You're on board with s'mores anything? Yeah. It does sound really, really good. Alright, Peach is on 27. And I fall again. No. I've fallen on every one of these. Why? Get rid of all these guys. It's kind of a goofy enemy because they do divide if you let them go. But I don't think they really give you more experience points if you do let them divide. Of course he's gonna jump around. There we go. Got the last one. Got all the treasure chests. Ultra hammer that we don't need because we got the lazy shell. Actually, is there something down here? I forget. No, not this one. I know one of those you fall down and it has some treasure chests down there. Can't remember what items it has, but... might be after this fight. It's Mario! It's Mario! How did he get here? Better do something. Glad they all know who Mario is at this point. Well, I'll just use that. That spawned very weirdly. Good, it didn't recover the one I was working on. Go ahead and heal just in case. Attack up. Tell you what though, Bowser's like got little to no magic immunity. Oh, there goes Peach. Mega recover. Where's my pick-me-up? Here it is. just keep my health up. He's about done though. Damn, 504. That was a hell of a hit. Time to win. So go ahead and save. I don't even care about the treasure chest at this point. Oh, I guess I gotta jump over that. Nice. There we go. It's not that they're hard enemies or anything, but it just takes so long to knock them out. Get them all defeated and move on. Hey, what is up? You love this game? It is a great game. It's my favorite RPG. But welcome in. How are you? How's your day going? I was gonna... Yeah, I was gonna mess that up. You alright other than a cold? Yeah. I hope you feel better. I know, like, there's just been all kinds of stuff going around. I always do it. I can't time it right. But yeah, it's that season of flu and cold and everything else, unfortunately. But yeah, I hope you get the rest and feel better, though. Oh, I didn't think I was going to hit it. Been doing that today for sure. It's a good day for it. It's actually raining here today, which I love rainy weather, so... use our star egg. So it's like the perfect day for napping. Actually, I didn't sleep well last night. I got up kind of early, and I knew I was going to stream. I actually streamed a little bit later than I wanted to start, but I still got up like really early and just trying to get the day going. I gotta wait through every one of these attacks. We're definitely a powerhouse at this point of the game, though. It's not taking too long to do what we gotta do. I just hate waiting for all those attacks to cycle. Planning on grabbing the Switch remake of this? Yes, absolutely. I pre-ordered it. We were actually talking earlier in the stream. Somebody pre-ordered it from GameStop, and they have some collectible pins coming out for it. So I pre-ordered mine from Best Buy, and I'm not sure what their pre-order bonus is going to be. So I think the pins actually sounds better. That's what I'd like to get. But I know I think Walmart has keychains. And then I pre-ordered Mario Wonder from Best Buy as well, and I get some kind of like acrylic picture, like stand or something. But I think there's other places that have like trading cards and stuff. I'm like, I wish they would tell you like what the pre-order bonuses were when you pre-order. So like did that like 2 months ago, a month ago or something like that. Something cool over here. Royal syrup. Maybe I didn't need to buy those maple syrups after all. But yeah, I'll definitely be streaming it on release day, and I'm excited about it. I love this game, and I never thought that we would actually get a remake. But not only are we getting this, we're getting Paper Mario as well, which was a surprise. But Paper Mario probably won't release until like summer. You mean Thousand Year Door? Boom them for not bringing the OG Paper Mario. You know, I do love the original. You like Thousand Year Door, but the OG is better. Yeah, I mean, I do like that one. I just really like the Thousand Year Door a lot better. It's just I don't. They both have like positives and negatives. Ain't really that many negatives. Paper Mario, the original Paper Mario game, is really good. It's after Thousand Year Door that everything changed, and that's where I just, you know, kind of gave up. Cruddy Max Mushroom. You'd still take both over any of the others by a mile, yeah. Miss Thunder Studios, what is up, my friend? How's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. I mean, here's the thing, like, Super Paper Mario I did not like when it came out, and I kind of saw what they did to the game. But I really like the story. I think it has one of the best Paper Mario stories. So, once I got past the gameplay, I did enjoy it, but it's not Paper Mario to me. And Color Splash was a lot of fun. I did like Color Splash a lot. But it's just different, you know? It's just not the same. Origami King was fine. It wasn't bad, but I just wasn't feeling it. I actually played it a little bit, stopped playing it, and then finally finished it. I probably picked it up after, you know, 6 or so months and finished the game, and, you know, it was kind of like, eh, whatever. Hey, Frost, what's going on, man? How's it going? How's your day going today? You like the story, but it isn't the same, yeah. I mean, I think that would have been that would probably been the best Paper Mario if they had left the traditional RPG formula with it. That would have been really, really good. Well, Mario just has to level up one more time. If I wanted a platformer Mario, I have a billion options. I mean, it was kind of a cool idea, but I mean, Paper Mario to me was the first two games, and when they started deviating from that, it was kind of like how the Link's Awakening, or not Link's Awakening, but the Adventure of Link for NES. You know, you had the first game, and then they changed it to the side-scrolling, you know, RPG kind of game. And that's kind of how they did Paper Mario. And, I don't know. It has its complaints. Not bad, just got done playing some Crystal Clear and F-Zero GX. I might try to play some F-Zero 99 this week. Been kind of, didn't really stream much. I did the long weekend streams, so we streamed like Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. They were really long streams. And then I just kind of chilled the rest of the week. Things were busy, so I didn't really do a whole lot. Then today, obviously we're getting ready to hit 5 hours on this stream. So this is what I anticipated to be a long one. I wasn't sure if I was just going to split it between today and tomorrow, but I'm really not feeling that great, so I think I'm going to just chill out tomorrow, and Friday we're supposed to stream Super Mario Wonder. We'll be playing that for the weekend, so we'll just pick up then. Does Kick allow you to download your VODs? There might be a way to. I've never actually looked at it. I just multi-stream to YouTube, so YouTube permanently keeps my videos. And if I want to go back and look at something to clip or do whatever, it's there. Because Kick only keeps your videos, I think, for 30 days. I don't know if it's different for the different levels you have with Kick, but generally it's 30 days. In which they never went back to after Zelda 2. Return to the top-down, at least for the 2D games. Yeah. I mean, I've never beat Zelda 2. I've only played, like, a little of it, so to me it's just kind of, I'm not a huge Zelda fan. Like, I like it, but I have to be in the mood to play Zelda games. And it's... Then I don't like them. I don't know. It's just not my thing. I don't like wandering around aimlessly trying to figure stuff out. You didn't know about that? About YouTube? Yeah, you can definitely download videos from YouTube. But yeah, because Kick deletes them, that's really the only reason why I multi-stream. I just cut the chat off, because I can't really monitor two chats. I probably left it alone if it was tied into my my Kick dashboard, but it's not, so... And like I said, I love Kick. That's like my primary, that's where I focus. But I like that YouTube like keeps your stuff, so... But yeah, I think the last few Zelda games I played Breath of the Wild when it came out. And I did enjoy that. I played that a lot. I completed it. I won't say 100%ed it, but I did like most of everything. And I had a lot of fun with the game. It was a really good game. And then I played the Link's Awakening remake, which I never played the Game Boy game, so it was nice to go to that, give it a try. And I had fun with it. I didn't really have trouble until I got toward the last, maybe 2 or 3 dungeons. It got to be ridiculous. And I kind of stopped having fun after that. But overall, it was a good game. I really liked it. And then when Tears of the Kingdom came out, it wasn't that I didn't like Tears of the Kingdom, but I just felt like I played so much of Breath of the Wild and did so much in that game. And I feel like Tears of the Kingdom, like, yeah, there's a lot of differences, obviously, but I feel like I was doing more of the same over again. I'm like, it just felt like a never-ending list of chores that I was going to have to do, and I just, you know, I did, I think 3 of the temples, and I just haven't picked it up since. And it's not a bad game or anything like that, it's just, you know, I feel like I did everything already, and I don't know, maybe I'll pick it up again at some point. You only have Breath of the Wild. Yeah, you did play the demo, didn't really even enjoy it, to be honest. I mean, it has some fun perks with it, like, it is fun to build stuff and make things. The story, I do like the story a lot better than Breath of the Wild, honestly. But I don't know. I don't know, with all the candy corn. I don't know, I guess it's just, for me, it's just like this personal thing. Like, I've already put a lot of investment into a Zelda game, and I feel like I'm just repeating it. You only have the games because you'd pre-ordered the Master Edition, well, before it was out. Yeah, I just downloaded the DLC, I did all of the Master Trials but the very last one. It's kind of Master Trialed out, but I feel like I powered up the sword enough, so, but I did all, like, the side quests and stuff. And, well, most of them. We're getting close to the end. Mario just needs to level up one more time. You like that Booster's Tower? Booster's Tower is like one of the funnest levels in this game, I think. I really hope they go all out with it in the remake. They kind of rip you off on the Mario Brothers Easter egg because you only get to do that one time, and then you can't do that trick at the curtain anymore. And it's really sad because it's like, man, that's a lot of fun. I wish they'd give you like a little obstacle course or a little mini game or something. And we'll just keep going. That was a long fight just for these guys. Never really understood what these hippo enemies actually are. Like, I try to figure out what the enemies are that ride on top of them. It's like really hard to tell. That's one of the cool things about the remake is the improved graphics. You can actually see stuff that you've not really seen before. It's pretty funny. to... Oh, damn, I didn't know they were going to respawn like that. Geno is at 29. Let's just fight this guy and get this over with. I didn't know they were all going to respawn like that. Behold, they've taken the bait. Hee hee hee. Guess I can spare a few minutes. Maybe they'd like to play. I don't know why my screen flashes and glitches up like that. It seems like it only does it with Bowser's attack, though. I don't think it does it with anybody else's. Not a strong hit. Just keep everybody healthy. Just in case. No, I don't know, Mario's kind of glitched up too. What weaklings? How shameful if they were to defeat me. It's clobbering time. This boss was kind of cool. Yeah, it is a fun boss. They did a lot of creative bosses in this game. My favorite was fighting the... oh, damn. Axem Rangers earlier. That was always one of my favorite battles. One week to physical and 1 week to magic. Yeah, I just kind of grinded them down. Glad that missed. Bowser's definitely had a hard time with magic attacks. Say, I couldn't remember who you had to defeat. I guess it is the snake. It was like one of them you had to beat. The other one just kind of freezes up and stops attacking you. Yeah, the Axem Rangers were great. The only thing I really wish, we were talking about it earlier, I really felt like they talked about the blade a bit in the game, and then you get to that point of the game, and all you do is battle on top of it. It would have been cool if they actually made it a level that you had to explore the ship, the airship, to get to the Axem Rangers fight. I don't know if they'll do any major changes like that in the remake, though. Because I would have loved to have seen, like, some new levels and stuff, but... I don't see it happening, unfortunately. We're all healthy. We're all good. Production is on schedule. This despite the fact that Mac, Bowyer, and Eurytovich and the Axem Rangers were defeated. At this rate, Smithy will have a new army in no time. A new army? Can't be making more weapons. Haven't you caused enough trouble already? Oh yeah? Who are you? This is the Mario. Give up now while you have a chance. Shut down production now or it'll stop you. What did you say, you little puffball? Mad Mallet, trash him. Here we are in-game. Yeah, I figured today was going to be a long stream, but he took off running. It really didn't take us all that long to get here, considering. Alright, let's see what you got. I've been trying to do retro achievements with this too, and there were some moments in the stream that took a lot of time to get those retro achievements done. There's still a handful that just, if I decide to do it, it'll be an off-stream kind of thing, but... Nexus! What is up? Bowser's just such a tank now. Ha! Hope you learned your lesson. We're almost there, Mario. Come on. What do you suppose the switch does? Nothing's happening. Oh. What's with the funny face, Mario? Oh, I know. You're trying to make me look, aren't you? I'm not gonna fall for that one. Help me, Mario! Boy, that was scary. I guess the green switch controls the cranes. Mario! Man, can I just continue? Good old Toad. Finally made it here. Let me help you guys out. Princess? Sorry I snuck out without telling you or the Chancellor. Just wanted things to get back to normal. I wanted to do my part to help. Princess. Yes, that's it. Any job that lets me help both Mario and the Princess is worthwhile. You're gonna help both of us? Well, I carried all I could. Now, what could you use? I really think I could use anything. We're all full. Probably could use another pick-me-up just in case, though. Just in case. This is for you. Received the rock candy. Oh my gosh. We'll just get rid of the maple syrup. We don't even need them anymore. Messing with your scenes. I can't wait to see what you got set up. Thank you, Toad. We're almost there. Come on, let's show them. Yeah, I'm forever, like, tinkering with stuff and, all that. I just have fun with it. Here's the report. Sir, drill bit will be finished on time. We're ahead of schedule. We'll make Smithy proud. Good work, everyone. The harder we work, the stronger Smithy will become. The weapons we manufacture here will be... just think of it. When Smithy takes over Mario's world, we can do anything we want. I don't know why they call it Mario's world. It's so weird. Why would they phrase it like that. Not so fast. You sure are a cocky bunch. I rule this world, don't you forget it. It's Mario! Mac and Yuridovich didn't stop him. No, leave Mario out of this. I'm the one you need to worry about, not him. Mario, you're about to make the longest jump of your life. You're ignoring me. Poor Bowser. Wish chat on Botrix wasn't so chirpy and derpy. Yeah, I noticed the new follower and, well, everything else worked, but something with the followers isn't working correctly. And I don't know what it is. And I noticed a while back too with Botrix that I used to get a chat alert for new followers as well. All the other ones still work, but for some reason the option for follower alert is gone. So I can't even can't do anything anymore. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I guess you can. I didn't know they were gonna come back. Oh well. But screen wide length is unworkable. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. That's the thing, like I wouldn't mind displaying chat on my overlay. I do it on the other screens, but my gameplay screen is just so packed and I don't really have anywhere to put chat. I'd like to, I just don't have anywhere for it. And yeah, if you squish it, it'll be unreadable. That's the problem. That's the thing, like it's pointless if you can't even read it. So well, like the moon over the day, my genius and brawn are lost on these fools. Well, Bowser, you're so weird. You there, are you the one in charge here? You know what your weapons have been doing to our world? Stop this nonsense at once. I'm afraid that isn't possible. Any dissent against Smithy will be dealt with by immediate meltdown. Meltdown? You can't scare me, I've got Mario by my side. Dissenters will be eliminated. Production will continue. Oh, I hate that they do that. I didn't mean to hit him. I was trying to get rid of a couple of the other guys. Good. Got another once again. Can't tell where my arrow was pointing. I'll just go ahead and heal. Usually always give Peach the lazy shell. Well, I don't guess usually, like I literally always give her the lazy shell armor. But it's actually been nice not playing with her having it. She can actually attack. And it actually does decent damage. That was scary. We can't run away now. We've got to kick those lowlives out of our world. Alright, we've got this last boss battle, and then we are on to the finale. Mario, I'm surprised to see you here. But this is the end of the line for you. It's the closest you'll ever get to Smithy, so savor the moment. You'll be fodder for my incredible invention, the gun yelp. Just another weird name that I don't know what they're going to change it to in the remake. Alright, take him out first. Figured that was going to happen. Breaker beam. Still takes so much. Alright. Let's get rid of this thing. I don't even remember what the weakness is, if it actually had a weakness. This is kind of, I don't know. No, that jump got powerful, but it's not really overpowered like I wished it was. I think you can max it out at a certain point, but I don't remember what it is. Supervisor Clobberer. There we go. Mario reached level 30. Now I just got to get everybody else to level 30. Production line hasn't halted. Look, Mario, this is where the weapons come from. This must be where Smithy makes his weapons. To find the last star piece and stop this factory, you've got to defeat him first. Mario, there's no turning back now. Are you ready? The quest is almost over. And when the time comes, come on, let's get this show on the road. Alright, so I think we're going to keep Geno in our party. I mean, Bowser in our party. Everybody's all healthy and good. So I'm going to save it real quick and take a quick break. And we'll finish the game. Now there's a retro achievement for getting everybody at level 30. I'll just do that off stream. We got close enough, and it's not like it's a hard achievement to get. We had a pretty good journey. We got a lot of achievements done. Almost everybody's at level 30. Hell, Peach and Geno, or Mallow, don't really have too much left. But it's all good. We're powerful enough. I think we'll be alright. But I've thoroughly enjoyed playing this game and doing different challenges and achievements and stuff. I really wish I was good with the super jump. I just cannot do it. 22 is just going to be our best, and just is what it is. So. Hey! There's the last star piece. Huh? Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? Alright then. How about a little demonstration? Yo, Smithy. Stop making those things and hand over the star piece now. Huh? So you're Mario. Looks like we're gonna have a little dispute over the star. Just hand it over and get out of my castle. My, we're a little touchy today, aren't we? You know, I'm actually growing rather fond of this place. Please don't make us go through any more. Just give us the star, now. Better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why, then I could easily conquer this world. Then we could get rid of all wishes and create a world filled with weapons. Over here now. I'll crush you all. And literally that's what he's gonna do. Try to take him out first. Keep everybody healed up. And I'll go ahead and spam my candies and my bombs just to clear out that shy guy. Sorry about that. He waved and drove to the store. Hey, you gotta get the snacks, man. It's important. Nah, it's no problem. Actually, took a break for a few minutes. I just started the finale not that long ago. I'm getting ready to use some items myself I shouldn't be using right now. Oh good, we're done. It's all Smithy now. Those were such a silly couple of fights. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I feel like you're just making sure you're prepared for the finale, because if you had trouble fighting those guys, then you're going to be in a lot of trouble in this fight. Should be just about done. And if you have the rock candies, any fight is a joke in this. Yeah, I liked using it on this part just so I can get the smelter taken care of. Then I ain't gotta worry about the shy guys spawning. No! Calm down, Smithy. Your head looks like a geyser. Don't be so worked up. Think of your blood pressure. We just built this yesterday, and the foundation's very weak. So stop shaking the floor. How utterly annoying. Huh? What the? How in the heck? No! We need Whisper to be in stream to say no. Every time Smithy says it. No! I'm burning, seething, never have I been so wronged. In other words, I'm really pissed off, and it is time. I will show you my real form, and I will show you my true power. I will teach you respect. I shall have my revenge. Come on, you puny ants. I think Super Mario RPG would make a hell of a movie. I would love to see that as a movie or something. Series. That would be great. Might as well just use up our stuff. Culex is harder than him. I mean, we come close to getting our ass handed to us with Culex, but we did it. I was impressed. I mean, we did it without the lazy shell, so. Good, I'm glad that missed. I think I really have anything else. We'll do our Star Egg dance for good luck. The GoldenEye sounding music in this battle always amused you. Yeah, it's really good music. All the music in this game is really good. It just has that vibe. Lifting dude, you're back! Let's go, Matt! This won't take too long, it's a bit of a long fight, but we're about at the end. The head tank head. It is cool that he has all these, like, transformations and stuff. Just leave it. We should be fine. Yeah, it took a lot off. You think the coffin head with the bare face is utterly hilarious? I still haven't figured out what that is, but again, in the remake, I guess we'll finally see what it actually is, because I can't tell. It takes the cake is the wizard head. No. And he's so, like, that's the best transformation you can get. Because you can just spam physical attacks, and you're taking like 4 or 5, even 600 damage off of them. It's not really doing any transformations, though. Yep, there he goes. There's the wizard. Yeah, his face just looks so goofy. I'm sure Smithy will probably have some sort of redesign, though. They'll probably tweak all this. That's a wizard. He thought it was a ghost. No, it's a wizard for all his spells. He better not. Hopefully it'll make him, like, better looking with some of these. It is creepy, though. And the background and everything's creepy, too, so... I'll just heal everybody. This ain't gonna... I don't think any of his attacks in this form actually hurt you. I think it's just status effects. Well, that would still hurt me. He also missed, so whatever. All the failed smithies before this one. This poor robot brothers. You know, that's the thing about this. Like, we really need a sequel to figure out, like, what the whole story actually is with Smithy, and I really, really hope that the game does so well that we actually get that sequel. I know the director had posted on Twitter that he's definitely down for doing one, and I don't know, they could be working on it. That might be why we have a remake. It's, hey, let's see how well this remake will do before we invest in an actual, you know, sequel to it. I hope that's the case, you know, but... Oh, poor Mario. He took a 404. I think there's a good chance we could get a sequel, though, because, you know, the Mario and Luigi series, they might continue it. I don't know. I feel like that kind of took the place of, you know, this Mario RPG. And I like Mario and Luigi games, but they're not Mario RPG. You know, it's different. You know what I'm saying? So, and Paper Mario's just kind of went into a totally different direction. So I don't know. I feel like they might be looking to see if there's a sequel, you know? You kind of don't wish for one, but there was a time back when you were young that you wanted it. Yeah, I would like to see it. I think it would be great. My body and head are burning. It's not possible. I don't believe it. I'm finished. Done for. Yeah, Paper Mario definitely isn't the same anymore. I don't mind Paper Mario, but it's its own thing. It's definitely not a not an RPG. Come on, Mario. Send the last one way up high. It burns. Yeah, none of the Mario RPGs have the charm this one does. That's really fact. It really is true. Closing time. Got our last achievement. It's kind of funny. You got an achievement for fighting all the bosses, but you didn't get one for defeating Smithy. Thank you, everyone. Star Road is back to normal, and... thank you for the GGs. Appreciate it. You do love this ending. This has the best ending of any Mario game. They really went all out. They really did. So I'm really excited to see how the remake does it. I just really hope Luigi has somewhat of more of a role in the game. He probably won't. He'll probably be at the end, but, you know. We can always hope. I feel like that was one of the things this game was missing, was having Luigi in it. Later, Geno. Yeah, this is a masterpiece of a game, though. I really do love it. I was glad to finally take the time to stream it, and we just have so much to look forward to with the remake, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, I absolutely love this ending. See, that's why we need a sequel. We need to know what happens next. It's just, this game is so much of its own thing that we need more. We need more. But if we did a sequel, I have no idea what they would try to do. Thank you for the GGs. Back home and in bed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a little dinner and lay down myself. I really like his character too, Johnny. I really wish there was more to him. I feel like there's like a lot of stuff with that character and they didn't really elaborate on it. He's a really cool character though. You'd love to have older, experienced King Mallow back as either a great NPC or a playable warrior. Croco as well. You know, that's the thing. You know, it's part of me that would love to have some of these characters back to play again. But I don't know if maybe they just give them a big role in the game, but they're kind of on the sidelines. I don't know if people would like that though. Especially with Geno. You gotta play as Geno. I think the beta artwork, the concept art for Geno would be an awesome thing to do for the sequel. Give him that. That'd be really cool. He takes another form. I think people would totally love that. Yeah, Geno definitely needs to make a comeback. He really does. He was so popular. But I feel like with the remake, Mallow's going to be really popular as well, so I don't know. You'd have to bring them both back. Good old Luigi. Leading the parade. I'm really excited to see what the parade looks like in the remake. If it'll be this huge thing that they do, or if it'll be like something different. Or similar to this, you know. It'd kind of be cool to like actually have you like watching from a street or something. You actually get to see 3D models of these characters animated or something. That'd be really cool. The parade is the best part. And I bought so many fireworks. I don't know where the fireworks cap out at. I know to get the star at the end, you gotta have 5 sets of fireworks, but I think I bought like 15. So, I don't know. I know you get a lengthier fireworks show if you keep buying them, but I don't know where it stops at. I think it's more than 5, though. Croco's another one of those characters I really like. The scammers. Croco turned over a new leaf at the end. Now there was, I didn't go back, but after you beat Valentina and go back to Booster's tower, him and her are outside together. I guess that's where she goes to. And her and Booster end up in love. And if you go to Marrymore, well, maybe it's in the ending earlier, but it does show that scene where they're together. But you got to go to Booster's tower to get kind of the middle scene of what happens. I still think Booster was supposed to be Wario, though. Nobody can convince me otherwise. I really feel like he was designed to be Wario and they just changed it. Booster's crazy. He's a really good character, though. They gave him a lot of time in the game. Scuffed Wario. I wish he hadn't disappeared. Squared off. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll, like I said, hopefully with the remake, we'll see what happens. It'll be. I'm staying positive. All the villains are so entertaining in Super Mario RPG. They really are. You know, if there was any, like, kind of throwaway characters, I feel like they're all toward the end with, in the factory. Because they just stand in your way, you defeat them, and it's done. Like, there's nothing else to it. Everybody else kind of has a little more going on, which is cool. I love this light show at the end as well. It's really nice. Yoshi and the King. That was a really good touch. They put a lot of good details in this. We'll see if my fireworks buying paid off. I do. I think it shoots off way more fireworks the more you buy, regardless if after you hit the limit for the star at the end. Here we go, big finale. Love the ending in the original Paper Mario as well. Twink was a cute character, it really was. I liked, that's one thing I do appreciate with Paper Mario, that even though it's like that spiritual successor, so it is different, but they really did the ending in that one justice too. It's really good. This is still the best ending though. The end. 6-hour stream, I know. I figured it would be today. But it would just been weird to stop after 4 hours and then stream for like 1 or 2 more hours tomorrow to finish the game. I was like, you know, I feel good enough just to chill and play this. So. And then we get our little Easter egg at the end. Do you get an achievement for waiting for the Mario thing to play at the end? No. That was the last achievement, so. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'm telling you, this ending is one of the best endings of a Mario video game that I've seen. It's still my top favorite, and I don't know, it's just something about it, and even the remake, like, they definitely did it justice with theirs, and I don't know, it's just something magical about it that I appreciate. But back to the game, I have 5 achievements left to do, so I think we're going to try to knock these out. The first one I'm going to attempt is going back to the pipe vault, and we're going to do some Goomba thumping, so I guess we'll have at it. Of course, I haven't played this game in a while. We've done a couple of hacks, though. So, you know, hopefully that's helped us a little bit, but I gotta get used to the game again. It's been a little while. Alright. Mario, get in the pipe. How many coins do we got anyways? Oh, we're maxed out. And we got 101 frog coins. And that's one of the things too. I figured 99 frog coins would be the max. But actually, I guess the frog coins go up to 9.99 as well. Never would have guessed that. I've never held that many frog coins before. Alright. Do some Goomba thumping. Know the rules. Now we're messing up. I keep running up. I don't know why I'm doing that. So anyways, I think my best strategy is just to use this plane here and just try to hit these two pipes. Hopefully RNG will be in our favor. Dude, 32. That was close despite the mistakes there, man, but still, it's... Like I said, I wish this achievement was just 30 fucking points. Why does it have to be 35? Like, honestly. What is it with the fucking spinies all of a sudden, man? Come on. You can't do anything. You can't do anything at all. You sit there and wait for this game to figure out what it's gonna do, and you can't do shit. Fucking 35 points. Why is this 35 points? I want somebody to explain a valid reason why this achievement needs to be 35 points versus just 30. It's just too much, man. 10 fucking points for this, by the way. Got some good stuff there. If you can give me another gold, we're good. Oh, come on! No! No! Oh, we did it! We finally did it! We got so lucky. We got so damn lucky, man. Dude, this is terrible. This is so bad. It's a fun mini game when you're just trying to beat your previous score. But dude, 35 fucking points. Like, why? Why is that a thing? Holy shit, man. Well, we got it. That was some awesome thumping. Yeah, here's your prize. Next time, try to get 37 points. I ought to that mole out of existence, I swear. We got a frog coin, though. Well, we're getting the fuck out of here. It's on to the next challenge. Well, we got Goomba thumping out of the way, thank God, but we got 4 achievements left. So the next one's going to be at Midas River. We've got to collect 100 coins on the waterfall and the barrel racing river thing, event, whatever. This one, I wouldn't think would be too awful. There is some strategy to it, and I used to be really good at the barrel jumping, but it really sucks because falling down the waterfall is so time-consuming to do right to get all the coins there. You go to the barrel area, which isn't hard, but if you mess up the pattern or just get out of sync, you got to do the whole thing over again, so that kind of sucks. But we're going to give it a go. We're going to see if we can knock this one out finally. I think we can do it. 30 coins. Alright. That's what happens to me every time, man. No, Toad, I don't need an explanation. I don't. There we go. And I missed it! Come on, dude! Oh my gosh. Damn it! Come on, game! Why is this fucking me over so bad? We finally get around the cave, but no, man. No, we can't have that. It's so stupid, man. Alright, I'm sick of mid-ass river. I'm so sick of it already. So I'm gonna go do something else to keep what's left of my sanity. We'll go to Moleville. We we have another achievement. Fucking minecart. We gotta beat this in 2 minutes and 16 seconds. And hell if I know, dude. Hell if I know. It's gotta be better than the stupid river, though. I'll tell you that. But, I think we were, like, our best time, we still was, like, 10 seconds late, so maybe we can do this? I don't know. We shall see. Also, I meant to see what was over here. Nothing. There's nothing here. I totally missed that during the stream. I was like, hey, there's a path over there. I don't know where it goes. Well, now you know. It goes nowhere. Alright. A or Y to break, B to jump, X to use mushrooms. Okay. Had to remember. I just had to remember. Alright, we can do it. Come on. Missing that mushroom did not help. Oh man, there was our 16. And we run out of mushrooms. That was a better time. I mean, we were about 5 seconds. I guess if I would stop wrecking, we could get it. Alright, I think we got it. Let's see. Come on, Mario, let's go! Let's go! 214. Barely, but we got it. Finally got it. That one wasn't as horrible as it could have been, but we did it. We did it. That was our record. And we got nothing for it. I'm just glad to have the achievement out of the way, that's all. Didn't take as many times to do, but you gotta know the tracks. You gotta know the tracks and you gotta get the most out of that mushroom. And you know, surprisingly, the thing that really was tricky with this isn't so much as the 3D minecart sections, even though that's a big portion of strategy, but when you go to the 2D side-scrolling portions, you gotta know where to jump and get those mushrooms. You need to have plenty of mushrooms on hand. You gotta know the path. Anyways, it's over. Alright, dude. Chill out. Chill out, man. Chill out. Just trying to leave. Alright, so the only 3 achievements that we have left now are these 2 super jump achievements and Mid-Ass River. I don't want to deal with Mid-Ass River right now. I'm sick of it. Fucking sick of it already. Super jumps ain't really much better, but honestly, if I can get at least 30 super jumps, maybe, maybe I'll have hope. I got 30 super jumps before when I played this as a kid. You know, I was probably a teenager then, but I did it on original hardware, of course, playing the game. Just happened to get 30, got the attack scarf, I think is what you get for 30 jumps. I think that's the most I've ever gotten. I don't even know how I did it then, but I guess we'll just practice this up and just see what we can do. I honestly feel like super jumps are the thing that's going to keep me from getting this badged, but I had hope for Midas River, but man, like, I could barely get past the first tunnel there on the waterfall section. But anyways, I know there's some spinies here in Booster's Pass, so I figure this will be the best place to practice for the super jumps, so... My gosh. Oh my gosh, we finally got the 30. It's took so many tries. This is actually a whole nother day. And I'm still trying to grind this out. But we got 30, so it's just 2 achievements left to badge this game. So there you have it, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Such a unique game, such a unique RPG. Definitely, I treasure this game. I know I mentioned it like every episode multiple times, how much I love this game, and I really do. I really, really do. And the Switch remake really did add a lot to this as well, including the post-game content as well. And I look forward to making some videos of that sometime in the future. Seeing as how much work went into editing this and putting it together for YouTube, it's going to take some time to get around to the Switch version of it. I don't know. I really hope one day we get a sequel. I'm not sure. I feel like the Switch version did really well, but I really don't know. I don't know if it's good enough for them to even warrant a sequel to the game. The Mario and Luigi series is great, but I really wasn't feeling Brothership at all. You know, Paper Mario kind of went off the rails a while ago, so I don't feel like we really got anything for an RPG right now, like a traditional RPG game, so I really hope Nintendo makes a sequel to this eventually. But anyways, beautiful ending to a beautiful game. And as far as the achievements goes, like, yeah, there are some tough achievements in this game. You know, I get irritated with it, but at the end of the day, like, a lot of the stuff is in the game. Like the 100 super jumps, you actually get something for performing 100 super jumps, as difficult as it is. And I figured that was one I was going to be hung up on. You know, the 5 achievements that we had remaining when I started the series on YouTube, being able to knock out 3 of them and just have 2 remaining, I feel like that's really good progress, especially since I haven't played this game in several months, because I did go back and try to clean up some other achievements, probably at the beginning of the year, I guess, when I worked on it. So even though we didn't badge the game and we have 2 achievements remaining, I do still plan to periodically come back and work on it, and who knows, maybe I'll get those super jumps in. Minus River, though, is a pain in the ass. Like, I really got to practice my swimming up the waterfall on that one, and I always thought that I was good with the barrel jumping segments, and I used to be, and I don't know if it's because of RetroArch or I'm just rusty or whatever the case may be. The barrel jumping, I just feel like my jump inputs get eaten so much, and I'm like, dude, why am I fucking this up? It's just, I remember going through that and just being able to get all the coins in the pattern, and you know, I'd rack up about 85 coins, no problem. But man, like, I struggled this time. Even trying to do the waterfall portion, I just couldn't even get past the first tunnel most times. I'd end up accidentally going in it. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, what the fuck kind of hitbox is in this tunnel? And it just got me every time. So it's something I'll just have to keep working on. And not a fan of getting 100 coins in Midas River by any means. And you don't even get anything for it that I'm aware of in this game. It's been a journey. Thankful to be able to share it with you guys and have some fun, have some laughs about it. But anyways, let's check out the achievements we earned in this episode. So as our journey continued, we headed to Bowser's Keep, and you'll get to a portion where there's 6 doors in Bowser's Keep. Now there is an achievement for us to do every door, and I'll get to that when we reach that point. 2 of the doors have to deal with fighting enemies. It's like 3 halls of enemies, and one of them does have a trick treasure box that you gotta have to fight that enemy, and you'll get this achievement. Again, there's 4 throughout the game that you need to find and defeat, and each of them have its own achievement. Nothing can stop us now. Have the best weapon for each character. Now, I'm not completely sure why this is a missable achievement. Some of those doors in Bowser's Keep, I can't remember how many, they lead you to a weapon that you'll need. If you don't choose the right paths and you end up, getting other things, you can always go back to Bowser's Keep and just do it again. But I believe this also includes the lazy shell that Mario needs. Make sure that you deal with going to Nimbus Land. You should already have one of the items, a seed or the fertilizer. I can't remember which one you get. I think it's the seed that you find in Bean Valley. Make sure you find that shy way on the hidden path to the east there in Nimbus Land. It's an invisible pathway, and you'll be able to find the fertilizer. You go to Rose Town, give it to the gardener, and your path to the lazy shells will be open. But the achievement is to get all the best weapons for each character, so that should be part of that. And also too, with Peach, you want to keep in mind that in Moleville there is the frying pan. If you go to the item shop there's the mushroom miner that you found when you were in the Moleville mines, and he should have a 3rd item available for you to purchase, which is the frying pan, so you'll need that for Peach as well. Mallow, Geno, and Bowser all have their items in Bowser's Keep, so just something to keep in mind for all of that, and you should earn this achievement. So as you finish up the 6 doors of Bowser's Keep and you continue navigating his castle, you'll end up coming across Magic Koopa, which is a boss fight, of course. Defeat him and you'll earn this achievement. So as you reach the end of Bowser's Keep, you'll be thrown into a boss fight. After that fight, you'll be carried up to the top of the tower, and there you will meet Exor, and that'll be the big boss fight for this castle area. Of course, there's an achievement for defeating Exor, but make sure you have Geno in your party. Geno Whirl can deal max damage, which in this game is 9,999. One of the funny things about this fight is the only boss where you can actually use Geno Whirl and actually inflict max damage, so if you defeat the eyes and the mouth of Exor, use Geno Whirl against the top of the sword. If you time it just right, you'll get the achievement, and it'll automatically defeat the boss. So I think that's the only boss in the game where you can actually do that. So, and of course, defeating Exor will earn you this achievement as well. So I mentioned previously, one of the first 2 episodes of the series, we're finding hidden treasure boxes throughout the game. For some reason, I said there were 30 treasure boxes, and I don't know why I said that. It's actually 39. I knew it was like a weird number, but it isn't 30. It's a few more than that. But if you can find all 39 treasure boxes, you'll get this achievement. I personally just printed a checklist for this so I can keep up with all the treasure chests in the game. There's many that I remember, but there's places like Forest Maze and even a couple in Land's End that I just don't remember exactly where they are. Having a checklist just really helps with this achievement. As you continue through the weird dimension that we're in, headed to the factory, you'll come across an alarm clock boss, and we fucking hate alarm clocks here, so whoop its ass, and you'll get this achievement. And continuing through the dimension of weapons, I don't think it's really clear on where we're actually at. I know it's like a dimensional portal taking you to a factory or something, but I guess this is just the in-between bridge from Mario's world to that other world. I don't know. Anyways, as you navigate that, you'll come across another boss fight, Cloaker and Domino. Make sure you defeat them, and you'll also get the achievement for that. So as you reach the factory, you're going to be coming across several boss fights. This achievement is pretty much the progression achievement for those fights. Defeating the clerk, the manager, the director, and the factory chief. Defeat them all. The final boss in that section is the factory chief, and you'll earn this achievement. And as we reach the final boss, Smithy, his 2-phase boss fight, pretty epic. Defeat him, and you'll earn the last star piece and move on to the ending of the game. So as I mentioned earlier and through a few episodes of the game, we've been buying fireworks and I've been buying an excessive amount of fireworks. So I did confirm you buy 5 sets of fireworks to earn the star firework at the end of the game, which is what this achievement is for. You'll get a mushroom by default. If you buy 3 fireworks, I believe, you'll get a fire flower. Now, I used to always think that regardless of you getting a star, if you kept on buying fireworks, you'll still get more of a fireworks show there before they fire off, whether, you know, the star firework at the end. I don't know if that's true. I think it might be a Matt thing where Matt thinks that's what happens, and it's not really what happens at all. I do love the fireworks show at the end of the parade, and I just absolutely love the ending to this game. But yes, if you buy at least 5 sets of fireworks, you will earn this achievement by getting the star-shaped firework at the end of the game. So there's several off-stream things I did periodically, some shortly after that stream that I did, and then there's others that I did kind of first of this year into last year I worked on. Obviously, one of them is to max out each character's level to 30. We were pretty close by the time we ended the game, but I did go back. One of the best grinding areas is right there at the factory entrance. You can just fight an unlimited amount of Uridoviches, and I think he gives you 60 experience each time, so it didn't take long for me to max out everybody. We grinded so much throughout our playthrough anyways, it really wasn't a big deal, but level up everybody to level 30 and you'll earn this achievement. So another one of the kind of difficult challenges for me has to do with going to Land's End in the desert section. There are these shoguns or ants or whatever you want to call them. If you can jump on them several times in a row, they'll give you a frog coin. It's very similar to Forest Maze when we did the one for the Wiggler. I don't remember how many times you got to jump on the shoguns, but they're tricky. I just kept doing it until I got it. I don't really remember a trick or anything to it other than I think I had better luck instead of doing the groups of 3, just jumping on the groups of 2, just trying it that way. You might have a better strategy if you're doing retro achievements for this, but we were able to do it. We got our frog coin and earned the achievement. Yoshi Juice, feed baby fat until he gives you a Yoshi aid. So, chubby baby Yoshi. So, I mentioned at Yoster's Isle, we got the big Yoshi. After he hatches, if you feed him 30 cookies, he'll grow into chubby Yoshi. He's actually on the ground. And I can't remember if it's 10 cookies or 15 cookies at a time. He'll give you an item. And one of the items they want you to earn is a Yoshi aid. Now, I did go back and mess with this some on stream and off stream periodically. And I could never get this damn Yoshi to give me a Yoshi aid. Then one day randomly I go back to it and you know what, I'm gonna get my fucking Yoshi aid. So I saved at Yoster's Isle, I got a bunch more cookies, then I just kept feeding his fat ass till he gave me a damn Yoshi aid. He finally did it, but it's so funny because I remember having to reset a few times because I run out of cookies, and then finally at random he gave me a Yoshi aid and we earned this achievement. So back at Land's End, there is an achievement at the Sky Bridge. The achievement for getting the maximum reward of 4 frog coins on the Expert Skybridge course. This is actually how I earned my 100 frog coins achievement, because even after I did everything I could do to earn frog coins in this game, I still think I ended up with maybe 80 something, close to 90 frog coins at the end. We had to do a lot more work. A reminder with the frog coins though, I wouldn't buy anything with frog coins until after you get this achievement, because I don't know if that's going to count. I think the achievement is using the frog coin counter to give you that achievement once you reach 100 frog coins. For me, I just wouldn't buy anything until after you get that achievement. It might not matter, I don't know, but that's painful to go through the game and, you know, get close to 100 and then buy something and then, you know, you're starting over. But anyways, at the Sky Bridge, there's different modes you can do for crossing the bridge. You can earn coins, but if you do expert mode and you make it across and keep wagering for them to double, you'll end up earning a bunch of frog coins from doing this. I messed it up because I forgot you can actually easily cheese this bridge. You know, the expert mode, Mario isn't really tied down to a track for how he jumps across this, so you got to be extremely careful. He's definitely free moving across there, so you got to have your control just right. But the bullet bills are a pain in the ass, obviously. However, if you stand close to the edge of the donut blocks as you jump across, the bullet bills actually go right by you. They don't even interact with you, so then your focus is just jumping from block to block. That makes life so much easier. So once you get that trick down and get a good rhythm of that, earning these frog coins and getting this achievement will be no problem at all. And speaking of frog coins, there is the achievement, Frog Coin Collector. Acquire 100 frog coins. Like I said, I've done everything I could in the game to earn frog coins and find them along the way. And really, using the Lands End Expert Mode Bridge minigame to earn the rest of the frog coins was actually the way I finished out the achievement. So something I did miss along the way, where's my Valentina? Spy on Valentina and Booster atop Booster's Tower. So if you go back to Booster's Tower after you defeat Valentina in Nimbus Land, reach the top of the tower where Princess Peach was. If you look through the door, there's actually this little hidden cutscene between Booster and Valentina, and the snippets are there as well. But there's a little cutscene here between Booster and Valentina. Watch that, you'll earn this achievement. It's not much to it, it's just something funny. I think it's worth going back and checking out. Cleared the castle. Clear every numbered door in Bowser's castle and obtain the reward. We already did this partially from our initial playthrough. I think you got to choose 4 out of the 6 doors anyways to progress. The problem with this is the doors are random, and I never really knew that. If you can remember where you've been, for me it's pretty easy because I like, going to the 2 rooms where I fight enemies, if I can find those, and then I do the 2 obstacle course ones. Generally, it's the 2 quiz doors that I try to skip. If you can find the 2 missing doors that you need, complete those challenges and get the item at the end, you should have all 6 by that point and you'll earn this achievement. And then as we worked on this video and we tried to work on our 5 remaining achievements of this game, Goomba Thumper, score 35 or more points in a game of Goomba Thumping. I don't know, dude. I think the 35 is a little excessive for this achievement, honestly. We finally did it. And actually, if I'd kept jumping, I think I would have had like 37, 38 points. I don't know if that would have been something worth putting on the leaderboard or not for retro achievements, but I don't know, man. It's just so annoying. It's so annoying. And it's RNG. I just don't think it needed to be 35 points, honestly. Another achievement that we had to work on was Minecart Top Dog. Beat the minecart race in under 2 minutes and 16 seconds. We actually did it in 2 minutes and 14 seconds, and I was really impressed with that. It takes several tries because you really need to know the minecart paths. You need to know where you can use a mushroom, where not to use a mushroom. And then when you get to the 2D sections of the minecart areas, you really need to know where the mushrooms are. You got to get a good path because you want to keep the mushrooms going. You don't want to slow down any, and it just, I don't know. Once you get it, you'll get better with it and your time should be going down. I recommend just watching videos to kind of plan your path out and see like what's ahead, where's a good place to use a mushroom. Even the video that I was referencing for this, I used mushrooms a couple of times where they didn't. The video I watched also had one accident that they made. We didn't have any accidents when we got that achievement, so. But I don't know. Reference the videos, practice it some, form your own strategies, and you'll get this achievement. It's not that bad. And then the final achievement we earned was Super Jump Skills. Perform 30 consecutive super jumps to deserve a nice reward. Well, I think we ended up with like 31 or 32 jumps. And then I fell out of sync, of course, because the achievement popped up and it kind of threw me off a little bit. I was so excited that I even got the 30. So we did get that achievement. It's just tough. It's tough to time and it's tough to be consistent. My timing is apparently off by fractions, to not keep going and get 100 super jumps. It's tough. I don't know what to tell y'all. It's you get in the zone and you'll get it. If you're not in the zone, you better put yourself back in the zone. That's all I can tell you. And of course, the 2 remaining achievements that we have left to badge this game, earning our 100 super jumps, which is just going to take a lot of practice, and maybe one day I'll get it. And the Midas River achievement, surprisingly, was really, really annoying for me to collect 100 coins in the Midas River minigame. This one I'm sure I can get. I'm just going to have to practice it. It's just going to take some work. My technique with swimming up the waterfall is not the greatest. I will continue to work on these 2 achievements periodically, and who knows, maybe I'll post some good news that I've badged Super Mario RPG and retro achievements. I would love to do that. I love this game, but man, the achievements are really, really, really challenging toward the end. For somebody like me that knows this game pretty well, it's just, it really surprises me how difficult some of these other achievements are. Super jumps I get. I knew I was going to have some problems trying to perform 100. I don't think many people can get that achievement, honestly. But like I said, I'll work on these periodically offline, and you know what? Maybe we'll do it one day and we'll earn these final 2 achievements. So one of the things I wanted to show you guys is back when the Super Mario RPG remake was being released back in November of 2023, one of the devs for the original Super Mario RPG actually created a Twitter account, was answering questions for fans, and just, it was really cool. It was actually a few people that got together that, you know, would answer questions and showed off a ton of concept art from the original Super Mario RPG. And it was just so cool if you were able to catch that. And I don't think many people knew, like, who these people were or anything about it. It was like a few of us that happened to catch on, like, wait a minute, who are you? What did you do? And so I was lucky enough to be able to ask some questions on Twitter along with a few other people and, you know, try to get some answers on stuff. He did the visual effects and some artwork there. He was also dealing with the plot and the storyboard of the game. It was really, really cool. Some of the answers, like, I asked questions and he'll answer them, and he was really kind. He was really great to talk to. We didn't go too much in depth of anything. There's also the language barrier there because, you know, I'm English and he's Japanese, so translating back and forth, I think sometimes things get lost a little bit in translation, but I'm just really happy that he answered fan questions, and I thought that was a really cool thing that he did. Fortunately, he was only keeping his Twitter account temporarily, and then once the game released, and he hung around for a little while, but afterwards he did end up leaving and deleting that account, so it was really sad, but it was just such a cool thing that ended up screenshotting and putting this together is just a way to remember those things. So one of the first questions I asked was about the box art. Really had to do with Yoshi, because I've seen Yoshi on the box art of the games. I'm like, you know, I kind of wonder if Yoshi was meant to be like this sixth party member in the game. I don't know. He's depicted in the box art, he's depicted on the player's guide, and I'm just always curious about that. I've always wanted to ask, and maybe you know the answer, was Yoshi intended to be a party member in Super Mario RPG? His artwork seemed to be promoted a lot in the games and the box art. It seemed like he was planning to have a bigger role in the game. Based on the idea of the development staff, a 3-day all-night meeting was held to decide the direction of Super Mario RPG. And then he went on to say it was hot because of the air conditioner stopped working at midnight in the middle of summer, which sounds very, very miserable, by the way, because you know all these guys, they're working like all day, all night, you know, for days on end, maybe even weeks on end, trying to put this story together and get the game going, you know. He did mention that there was a heated debate about Mario, you know, whether he should have a weapon, and it was referring to whether he should have a sword, like in traditional RPG games like Final Fantasy and stuff, him, you know, having a sword or something like that. Eventually he ended up getting a hammer instead, which was something that Miyamoto come up with, deciding whether they would rather see Mario with a sword or a hammer, and I think y'all know a little bit of that story. But at the time of that meeting, when they were still deciding different character roles and stuff, but at the time of this meeting, I think Yoshi had a strong role of helping the character by prioritizing fun to ride. So I remember I had no plans for him being in the party. So it sounded like Yoshi was going to be kind of like a chocobo in Final Fantasy, where you can just find chocobos and ride them around. And I guess that was the intent with Yoshi, is to have Yoshi to go travel to different places or just ride around for fun, kind of like the chocobos in Final Fantasy. He was meant for more of a role than he actually got, which to a degree is true, but I just thought that was interesting. One of the other questions I was able to ask had to do with the screenshot from a magazine that I found, and I showed that off in the first episode, where I don't know if it was concept art or just, you know, whatever it was, depicting the table there. I believe it's in Nimbus Land, early design of Nimbus Land, with, you know, a bunch of different characters from Nimbus Land and Mushroom Kingdom, but you also see Luigi and Mallow and Mario there on the right corner. And I saw, like, wait a minute, Luigi's in this game. So I sent this question. I remember seeing this magazine screenshot a long time ago and was curious about it since Luigi is there. I was never sure if it was real or not. I could ask questions all day. But thank you so much for your time and work on such an amazing game. I'm glad you've been a long-time Super Mario RPG fan. I'm slowly enjoying your play videos, which, I don't know, I really, like, it means a lot that they watched my gameplay of the remake. But then it's like, oh my gosh, they're watching my gameplay of the remake. You know? But that was really cool. That meant a lot. Luigi had a lot of ideas, but it was that feeling from the beginning. So I'm not exactly sure where that was going. I think they really wanted to use Luigi for more in the game. For some reason, that just didn't happen. So I don't know. Maybe Luigi was meant to be that sixth party member at some point in development. And the only reason I bring that up, because it was said that if you go into Super Mario RPG and the data, that it looked like there was supposed to be a sixth party member, and everybody's just trying to figure figure out like who that was going to be, whether it's some character that never made it at all, or if it was meant to be Luigi or somebody we're familiar with. So I don't know. You know, this screenshot though, it always fascinated me when I found it, and I'm just like, man, like what was going on here? What was the idea? You know, was it just something they set up to provide to magazines and stuff, or was it, you know, was it fake? I don't know. At the time I wouldn't think it would be fake, but you know, who knows? I can't even remember the magazine it actually came from. I know it's not one from here in the States. It was somewhere overseas, but I really wanted to get some information. I wanted to know more. So yeah, I wanted to show this off to you guys. It was just a little something there. And you know, games like Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario World, even going to the Sonic games like Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, like I just have a fascination with learning about their development, the beta builds of those games, the original ideas and where they're going, because there just seems like there's a whole nother set of lore with some of these games that most of us don't even know, probably will never know. But I don't know, it just fascinates me, and Super Mario RPG is just one of those where it's just no exception. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of information. It's not much, but it's a little something, I guess. Well, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the Super Mario RPG series and enjoyed the playthrough, all the little things we were able to do along the way. I am a little disappointed that I didn't get the badge of the game yet. 2 achievements away though, and you know what? That's progress. We were able to knock at least 3 of the 5 out, and I'm proud about that, because these are some tough ones, honestly. But anyways, I'm running out of time. There's so much else to do, and I've been very busy, as you know. So anyways, the month of December, we'll be doing Christmas streams, and we'll start out with some really early streams that I did on Kick, and then we'll move on to where we did the Retro Achievements Christmas event last Christmas, where we checked out some new games that we played, we badged them in Retro Achievements, and basically worked on some stuff for that particular Christmas event. If I have time to work on some new stuff, we'll definitely do that, but this is also something I've been wanting to do for a while, but I actually got a lot of Christmas content for some reason. I got a lot more Christmas than I do Halloween, so we'll get those videos going, and I'll get those posted throughout December, and I hope y'all enjoy them. Like I said, if I have time to work on some new stuff and check out some new things, I'll definitely do that. There's just been a lot going on, and I've been pretty busy, so I usually like to balance like old streams and making them into videos and making new content. I just haven't been able to do that right now, but we'll be back on track soon, I promise. But anyways, if you enjoy the content of the channel, be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, and like the video. I greatly appreciate your support, and we'll see y'all in the next episode, next several episodes, as we celebrate Christmas in the month of December.